Over a period of 5 years, since gaining control of the Northern Pacific, Hill had increased the line's revenue per freight mile by 85% and sent shares skyrocketing from 25 cents to $96, a 38,000% increase. Missing from his portfolio, however, was access to the country's most important transportation hub.
There is one city that is dominant and essential for all railroad traffic moving north-south and east-west, and that is Chicago. It was the Rome of the railroads, and it's the one area on Hill's path that he didn't have controlling access through, so he could not control the rate that he could promise customers through Chicago.
The Midwestern city had become the second largest in the nation and the largest food distribution center in the world.
There was one remaining independent railroad, Chicago-based, and that was the Chicago Burlington Quincy.
The president of the Burlington, Charles Perkins, had been an early investor with Hill in Great Falls and was now looking to connect to a transcontinental.
At that point, they run afoul of Edward H. Harriman, also an empire builder of his own.
Nicknamed the Little Giant, Harriman recently gained control of the Union Pacific, Southern Pacific, and the Central Pacific. If the Burlington fell into Harriman's hands, it would threaten Hill's entire western traffic.
Edward Harriman and James J. Hill were the two most powerful leaders in the most dominant industry in the United States at the turn of the century. What they both lacked was Chicago, and the key to Chicago was the Chicago Burlington Quincy.
To fund his operations, Harriman partnered with Kuhn, Loeb and Company, represented by Jacob Schiff, who was also Hill's longtime friend, Great Northern investor, and current Great Northern board member.
The great conflicted character in this story is Jacob Schiff. He is very adept at working both sides of the street. Although he has the relationship with Mr. Harriman, he also has a deep allegiance and friendship with James J. Hill.